Hey guys, this is Rachel. Good morning. If I look tired and wet, it's because I am tired and wet. It's only 7:15 and I'm trying to fit this in before work. So, that's the deal. Right, well, everyone else is doing this sort of vlog thing, and like Jenny, I feel absolutely ridiculous when I call it a vlog, but there's not really anything else to call it. We should make up a name. But everyone else has been doing it, and I thought it would be fun. And really, it's easier to speak to you than to sit down and type out a post at this point, especially because one of the computers won't let me on anything but Gmail, Facebook, or Google Docs, or Drive, whatever. So anyway, that's the deal with that. So that's why I'm here with a vlog for you. Yep. First up on the list, I wanted to talk about my writing in general. So, Fly Away Home came out in February. Five Glass Slippers just came out. And I'm hoping to get Anon Sir Anon ready in time for fall, probably November. But my brother and best friend are getting married to each other in November, so we'll see how that goes. But hopefully in the autumn, I'll have Anon Sir Anon ready for you. I'm in the thick of rewriting, and it's absolutely painful. I told Abigail Hartman it's like playing There's a Hole in the Bucket in Hell, because the minute I move one thing, then everything else crumbles to pieces, and that can't happen in a mystery. So it's going well, but super confusing. I'm adding some suspects, beefing up clues, but the main body of it is actually really well written. I was kind of pleased, slightly surprised at how much better it was than I remembered. Because we all get those times where we know our book so well, not in an extremely good way. We just know it so well. We haven't been moving very fast in it, and we remember every single good line there is. Come to think of it, every single good line has probably showed up in a Snippets of Story post, and there's nothing left. But that's not the case this time around, so that is something I'm very grateful for. And I love Farnham, I love Phoebe, I love Dr. Breen. He's such a good old duck. He really is. So that was Anon Sir Anon. I have set my cover designer to work, and the options so far are super exciting, and I can't wait to actually finish the project with her and start getting it out there and showing you guys. It's going to be really fun. I'm hoping to hire an editor this time, to help with my grammar and mistakes. I don't know about you guys, but I tend to like to make up my own words, like the word blend, like when you're talking about blending in eyeshadow and makeup or blending something in the blender. I always feel like the past tense should be blend, and it's not, but I still use it sometimes. So that was an answer and on in my writing. I'm hoping to have a really cool giveaway sometime, probably in August, right around the 6-month anniversary of Fly Away Home. And so that'll be fun. I'll probably be giving away a copy of Fly Away Home, possibly one of Five Glass Slippers, as well as another book or two. So that's always fun. You should stick around for that. Several readers have asked me about Coddleston Pie and whatever happened with that, and am I ever going to finish it? And I really do hope to finish it. It's harder than you think to write good nonsense, because it just is harder than you think. You think it would be the easiest thing in the world, but it's really not. And I also ran into questions of, is Coddleston Pie as a name for my book infringing on copyright? Because I got it, it was inspired from the little poem in Winnie the Pooh, Coddleston, Coddleston, Coddleston Pie, a fly can't bird and a bird can't fly. Ask me this riddle and I'll reply Coddleston, Coddleston, Coddleston Pie. So technically, A. Milne wrote that. And Winnie the Pooh is popular enough that I think it's still under copyright. It's not like public domain, I don't think. I could be getting it mixed up with Beatrix Potter and Peter Rabbit and all that. So I was thinking, golly, am I going to need to change the name? And if so, I'd better stop talking about it so people forget. It used to be called Cobblestone Pie, and I'll change it to something else. So I'm not certain about that. Hoping that I won't have to, and I could just finish it up and publish it under that name. But the other thing comes up of illustrations. I would love for the book to be illustrated, and I'm not certain I can do it. I mean, pause it for a second. Okay. This is an example of one of the illustrations. That's the King and Cynthia and Grenadine in the starship Silver Baron. Yes. And that's just not a terribly good illustration. I mean, it works for concept art, but it's not like what would go in a book. And really, I want the Winnie the Pooh guy to do it, and that's impossible because he's dead. I have a thing for unattainable men. So, yeah, that's up with Cobblestone Pie. I'm hoping definitely to publish it someday. I just don't know what will go into that. Name changes, illustrators, all that sort of thing. As far as what I'm reading goes, I'm in the middle of Ants Aren't Gentlemen by P.G. Wodehouse and Villette by Charlotte Bronte. Yeah, it was Charlotte that time. I get those girls mixed up. I shouldn't. I have enough sisters of my own, but I do. So yes, I'm in the middle of those two books. I have only one more story to read in the Five Glass Slippers anthology, but I let my soon-to-be sister-in-law borrow it because I'm about to go work at a camp and I won't have time for reading for a little while. So that's the deal with that. And I keep saying that's the deal with that, and this is getting awkwarder and awkwarder, which aren't even words. I'm not used to just staring at a little dot on my computer screen and pretending like it's a world of people I love. So Jenny did a fabulous job with her vlog. I was sitting there like, you're so adorable, I love you, you know what to talk about. I know she probably agonized over it for a long time before actually doing it, but this is a webcam video. It's not intended to be amazing and wonderful, and it's just me talking to you. Yeah. As for Chatterbox, I would love to, well, that's kind of cheating if I get your ideas as to topics, but if you just so happen to drop me a line, I probably wouldn't ignore you entirely. I'm always open to ideas. I'm a very open person. Jenny never actually gets her way with Chatterbox, but sometimes I'll run topics past her and she'll turn her nose up at them or accept them. But most of the time, I throw her something and make her work for it because I know she will. Nose to the grindstone, boffin. Oh, and that if you haven't seen Our Mutual Friend and you like Dickens enough and you don't mind seeing quite a few drowned people, you would love Our Mutual Friend. It's just so funny, and I had forgotten how many quotes from that are in my day-to-day life. Like, I hadn't seen it for 5 years, and then I went back and watched it just recently, and I was so astonished at how many things from that movie I quote in my family quotes. Like, well, we always do sloppy, 1 meat, 2 beer, 3 vegetables, and what's number 4? Oh yeah, pudding. So we always quote things like that, and one of my friends always teases me when I talk about wanting money. He quotes Bella Wilfer at me. Ever since I've come to live with the Boffins, I've been constantly avariciously scheming. It's kind of not very true. It's sort of true. So, sorry, a sister walked in quite unexpectedly. That was the problem with that. So, anyway, yeah, I know this is a long vlog, but it's the introductory one, which means it gets to be beefier and fatter than the rest. So, I guess the only thing left to do is to say toodles, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions for me about my writing, about my books, or about anything in general, leave them in a comment below, and I will include them either in a new post or another vlog if you like this vlog well enough to have another one someday. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the Inkpen Authors, and I will see you next time.